So I just made a video about Haiti, but I just wanted to touch base on the history of it so you get a good understanding about how brutal it was. It was called the Pearl of the Western Hemisphere because it was the most profitable colony on this planet. It had all the cash crops that every European desired, coffee beans and cotton, along with tobacco and sugar cane, and the labor was so cheap. Back then, they used the natives and brought in Africans from Africa to work as slaves as well. Coincidentally enough, after they won their independence, that was on January 1st, 1804. This is during Napoleon's reign. Napoleon was bogged down in war and he couldn't send many ships to help. So it was an easy win. And so after that, the English tried to step in, but they were quickly pushed away also. They became the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere because of all the, basically what happened was they had to pay reparations to France. France became wealthier on the backs of regular Haitians all the way up until the 1990s. They're asking for this money back, and it doesn't look like France is going to pay. So they did get their independence, but at a really high cost. And without those reparations being paid to France, they would obviously be in a way better position. I did mention earlier in the video about how Haiti was the first country to abolish slavery, and they were. So on January 1st is when is like our 4th of July. Haitians fought in the Revolutionary War, believe it or not, and I believe in the North in the Civil. So they've actually fought for America, and America hasn't treated them so well, in my opinion. Right now there's craziness going on there. There's a guy named Barbecue, and he's got all the gangs together, and he took over the airport. He as you know, 2 years or 3 years ago, the president was assassinated also. There was a huge earthquake, 2010, that made the country even worse. 100,000 people died in that earthquake. The rebuild was shoddy as hell, and so it made a really bad situation even worse. And right now, Kenyan troops were called, over 1,000 of them, and now Barbecue's asking them to